All right, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah, Ba'Shem Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth and the sincere spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Shah. All right, so this is Zephaniah chapter 3, verse. I'm gonna start at 18. It says, "I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee," and so that's the elect. All right, the that's the elect, the one third, the portion of Israel that are going to wake up to this truth and understand that we have curses on us, understand how our success in America has been sabotaged and still being sabotaged. We're still being oppressed. All right. And we're gonna realize just how much of a hellhole we're living in. All right. And so we're going to be sorrowful. We're going to be sorrowful for the conditions in that we living in, for all the sins and trespasses that we committed against the Lord. All right, we're going to be sorrowful for all these things. It says, "I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly," meaning the holy gathering. All right, and so beginning with the apostles of Great Millstone and those under the sincere spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah in the Holy Spirit. All right, Ba'Shem Karkadash. Right, that's the solemn assembly that's being gathered under the right proper doctrine. All right, it says, "Who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden." Right, the all the oppression that we had to deal with, yeah, it was a burden. All right, "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee." When it's time for us to be gathered, the Lord said that's going to be the time when he going to start to take the curses up off of us. All right, but this is talking to the elect, man, because oppression, all hell is about to break loose more than ever. The time of Jacob's trouble is here, man, and it's about to reach its peak. So Israel about to get fucked up. Our people about to get fucked up. The whole planet about to be judged and be fucked up. But the elect are gonna be good, man. Things is about to be turned upside down. Those that's in a sorrowful spirit is about to now be happy, and those that's happy now is about to be in a sorrowful spirit, man, because all hell about to break loose. The Lord about to pass judgment on this place. And the elect, all right, those that the Lord chose are going to be the only ones that's going to understand what's going on, and that's going to have any chance of being good when all hell break loose. It says, "Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, and gather her that was driven out." And who was driven out? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, the true biblical Israelites, who was driven out of our homeland, which is Israel, not fucking Africa, man. And we was driven out and grabbed up as slaves and dragged across the four corners of the earth, man. But the Lord said he's gonna gather us. He said at this time, right, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. All right, so America is the main place where we was put to shame, man. We was called niggas, Negroes, Afro Americans. All right, Spics, Uncle Tomahawk, no Tomahawks, right? We was called all we was put to shame by being put to death in crazy, mad, different crazy ways, being burnt, being lynched. When you think of people being hung, you think of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, American, Native American Indians. All right, we've been stripped from our heritage. All right, we've been pushed in the ghettos and forced to live in crazy conditions. We've been turned against one another. All right, mentally controlled to kill one another, sell drugs to one another, to totally destroy each other. All right, the unity of our people has been broken down. We got all the fiends, we got all the hoes and twerkers. All right, So like I said, America was the main place where we was put to shame. So the Lord said, I will get them praise and fame in every land. So this is it. This is it, man. The truth has went viral, man. It has went mainstream, and it's over. So that's the fame. All right, this is prophecy being fulfilled, man. All right, so I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna speak on it a little bit more.
I do think some of your members are giving you guys a bad name. Let's just watch some recordings of some of the language that you guys have been using. Roll the tape.
That's right. Y'all are going into slavery for enslaving so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. All right? That's what the Bible say, all right? So y'all can sit up here and listen. Y'all can take it as a joke, but guess what? All the atrocities that was done to our people is going to be done to you times 2. All the cops. Hey, don't touch me.
That is uncalled for.
That's right.
All right, so that's pretty aggressive, rhetorically and physically. So the woman on the ground there. This is representative of that nationality. Anytime anybody hears about the black Israelites, that's what they think of. Now, I know you're saying that, they don't speak for everybody, but...
Yeah, and so, on that, the Lord, like I said, it's prophecy being fulfilled as far as us getting fame, but it's a negative fame, man. All right, brothers are now, because this truth has already been really been viral, but it's been underground. Now it's mainstream. Now it's out there, man. This is Fox News. This is one of the main news companies, however you call it, and they've been watching us, because what this devil said. He said that clip that he showed of the Kent, right? The GMS brothers. He said he had that for like 2 years or something like that, right? Well, I think that was the GMS clip that he was showing that he said he had for 2 years. I can't recall, but if you watch it, you'll be able to know for yourself. What's the name of this? Exclusive Black Hebrew Israelite member speaks out after Covington Catholic confrontation. All right, so my point is what? That brothers is now famous, man. Mainstream, man. All right, but it's a negative fame. They're gonna demonize us, man. They're gonna put all the different Hebrew Israelite groups together, which we're not all together. We have different doctrines. We have different ways of going about things. All right, but what the Esau is gonna fucking put all of us together and demonize the shit out of us, man, because they just showed you saw the devil. He said let's just you can see the spirit that's on this motherfucker. He trying to make mockery, and like the way he coming is like, yeah, we got you niggas. You fucking hate you're terrorists, and I don't care what you say. If you talk about peace, motherfucker, we're gonna paint this picture as y'all being the bad guys, right? Because just because you famous don't mean that you're a good guy. All right. Damn, if I forgot what actor it was. But basically it was an actor. Damn, what movie was that? It was an actor that played a role in a movie. If it comes to me, I'll tell you. It was an actor that played a role in the movie, but the role that the actor played in the movie was the bad guy. All right, and based upon the role that they played in the movie, when they actually saw people out in the streets, as when they're out of their role, because they're just actors they're putting on an act and acting like there's someone else for a movie, but they're not. That's not who they actually are. All right, Denzel Washington, his name would be playing a different role, have a different name with somebody in the whole movie. But a lot of simple people in America, they'll see Denzel Washington and be like, oh, I don't like you because you was an asshole in Training Day. People will actually be like that. So these devils is gonna paint us as being the bad guys in the Lord's movie, man. And when you look at these movies now, the good guy, is the bad guy, and the bad guy is the good guy. All right, in these movies that they coming out with. All right, I can't think of no examples, but you know what I'm talking about. So that's the point, man. The fame is here. All right, the truth has gone viral, but they're gonna demonize the whole message, the whole Hebrew Israelite group, in which we're not black Hebrew Israelites, man. Those under the proper doctrine of Yahweh Shem Shah does not claim to be black Hebrew Israelites. We're Hebrew Israelites. That's it. It don't have nothing to do with being black, man, because it's a person that looks like a straight a cracker. He could be an Israelite, man. All right, but they're gonna demonize us. The only clips they're gonna show of us is us cursing the so-called white man out, cursing anybody out. All right, and they showed the clip of the white woman. All right, which probably fell on herself, or probably mushed a little bit, but they didn't show the whole thing, right? So the woman she was probably antagonizing one of the brothers, probably put her hands on one of the brothers, all right, and the brother defended himself. I don't know, I didn't, but if you don't play the whole clip, if you don't play the whole clip, it paints a message in which they intend for you to get, man. And what's that message for that all we about is hate, all right? All we about is hate, and that we're violent, man. All right, which is not the truth, man, because the message is overall love, man. Love for our nation, love for the elect, all right, and love for peace and a proper order being established on the face of the earth. It just so happens that the Lord is going to drag their nation and all other heathen nations and all nations that had a hand in our downfall. He's going to take them and bring them into slavery, man. It just so happened that a war is going to have to pop off, and that all these other nations is going to try to fight to stay out of being brought into captivity by the Israelites. All right, beginning with Yahweh Shah, who the word calls Jesus Christ. All right, so but the overall message is not hate, man. We're not violent. We can get violent, which we have all rights to defend ourselves, but we're not just running around with guns like the Panthers. We're not doing marches. We're not saying that we're gonna go to war with guns and knives. Not those that's under the proper doctrine. All right, but they're gonna paint a picture in that way, man. All right, so like I said, the fame is here, but brothers gotta brace themselves, man, because it's not gonna be a positive thing, man. It's gonna be a negative thing, and a lot of people people already hate us. All right, this is gonna be fuel added to the fire for all people that already hate us to hate us even more, and possibly try to put us to death, man. Get violent, man. All right. So with that, give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shah, Bashem Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the hopeful elect across the four corners of the earth, and the sincere spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, Shalom, and death to America.